Jon Spong, my good friend and pianist for 40 some years. I had a 42-year career. Jon played all recitals except for one season when the school for whom he worked didn't want him to go away to do recitals. Not sure why that was. But Jon was as good as the best. How he had the fingers that played. He was also a great organist. In fact, sometimes in encores, I would have people yell out scale degrees, and Jon would, if there was an organ there, Jon would make a motif of those scale degrees, and then he would improvise a great, like an 8 or a 10-minute composition. He was wonderful at keyboard. When something was a little difficult, and lots of opera arias, when they translate to the piano, are quite technically difficult. Jon would practice slow, not 2 or 3 or 5 times. It's what I tell singers, 20, 30, 40, 50 times. Jon would start some passage slowly and then little by little work up to the tempo. I don't recall Jon ever making a mistake in a recital. Another factor would be music. I think it's a fear for any recitalist and any pianist to forget music. Well, we did our share. I remember one time we were in a taxi on the way to the airport, and I realized the music was sitting in a briefcase in front of the hotel. We asked, fortunately we had enough time, we asked the driver to turn around, and we were lucky. It was still sitting right there waiting for us to grab it. Another time in San Francisco, the music apparently disappeared, and we panicked. We had a concert the next night, couldn't find the music. We did have quite a few extra copies. Most pianists and most singers carry 2 copies of everything, but we didn't have it all. I had to, well, I ended up not canceling the recital, but had called them and said I might. And we were very, very lucky. And I was lucky all of those years to have Jon Spong as my good friend and great pianist.